A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? What a reversal.
Kane's never going to be up for the Humanitarian of the Year award, JR. But I think that's exactly what makes him such a great superstar. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy.
I am so glad Chris Benoit isn't the World Heavyweight Champion anymore, JR. I couldn't stand it when Raw was being represented by someone like him.
Oh, yeah. What a tragedy it was to have a champion who was utterly devoted to the business and to the fans, and who always went out to that ring and gave 110%.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum.
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. The referee saw the tag. Look at this! Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put out that fire, or this one's not going to end well. His opponent telegraphed that one. There's the reversal!
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way. I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell. There's the tag. That's the way to do it.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What'd you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H to my credit. How about you?
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup.
There's the tag. That's some good teamwork. They made the tag.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go on without tapping out to this. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, but we're going to see a tap out right here. What a counter! Looks like a tag to me.
And it's been reversed. Oh, I am, King. Would you look at this? Smashing that arm directly into the steel ring post.
And that's a great way to pick your opponent apart, JR. I know what you mean, JR. I don't even know if Umaga understands the whole concept of winning a match. I think he just hits his opponent until they don't get up anymore.
And I don't care how tough you are, after going a few rounds with the Samoan bulldozer, not getting up must start to seem like a pretty good idea. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. I don't care how tough you are, JR. to take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold. Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on these fans, JR. They're fickle, and they'll abandon you in a heartbeat. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher.
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. He's really cranking up the pressure on that hold, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
You can see a tap out right here, JR.
Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest.
I wouldn't go that far, King. There are quite a few SmackDown superstars who I'd love to have on Raw.
Oh, come on.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR? You say that like it's a bad thing, JR. I think it's great. No one forces a superstar to get into the ring against Kane. And if they aren't up to the challenge, they're probably not cut out for the WWE.
The very sight of Kane makes...
Looks like they got the tag, JR. This match has the...
Looks like the tag is made. A textbook reversal there.
I'll agree with you about the larger part, JR. He's about as wide as he is tall. I'd say he should take up sumo wrestling, but I don't want to see him in a loincloth.
No one's ever going to accuse Big Show of being a pretty little ballerina, King. I think he's a great deal more agile than you give him credit for.
Well, he couldn't be much less. He's got all the grace of a bull elephant and half the size. Oh, man! He's just hitting his opponent with shot after shot.
And anytime you can't even defend yourself against blows like that, it doesn't speak well for your odds of winning the match. The tag has been made, and now his partner's coming in.
This is going beyond just being a match, JR.
He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place.
And how about going 14-0 at WrestleMania, King? How about being a 4-time WWE champion? Does that impress you?
Now, come on, JR. I'm not saying that the dead man doesn't have one or two impressive achievements to his name. I just think he's taken... I think that's a tag. That was a smart tag, JR.
Oh, no. What's he gonna do here?
Oh, my gosh! What a spear! I'm surprised he didn't break his opponent in half, JR. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting...
There's the pin!
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall. Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. Now that he's in the driver's seat.
Come on, King. What a submission hold. Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
It could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
Quick tags are the best way to win a tag team match, JR.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars.
Did they get the tag? Yes! Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the divas.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next to the tag is made.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's... They got the tag!
Man, would you look at the size and the speed of Umaga? I've never seen a superstar that big. And now he's bringing in his partner. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusion.
There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
Watch out! He reversed it!
He's not going to get caught with that one.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if it didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of a job. Well, there's a big difference between seeing a monster in a movie and knowing that a real-life monster like Kane is walking the earth.
I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect.
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh, he might make his opponent tap right here.
So, King, any predictions about... The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hold to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. I'm not sure if it's your eyes or your brain that's shot, JR, but that's ridiculous. The Undertaker should quit now, while he can still retire with some dignity.
Is there any superstar in
Looks like he's tagging in his partner. Oh boy, there's the tag. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, look out! Straight into the announce table.
Look at this. That monitor cable's wrapped tight around the neck.
If these superstars get any closer, we're going to wind up in this match, King.
That's fine with me, JR. The King's always ready for action. You know that.
Hey.
I think he's setting up his opponent for... These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR. But I think it's great.
Yeah.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly.
And if he wasn't competing in the WWE, they'd probably have him locked up in a cage and charge admission just to see him.
It doesn't matter who Umaga's in the ring against or how I feel about them personally. I pity them.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheap, plain and simple.
3.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
Well, you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King.
7.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans.
He's going up, but what's he going to do when he gets there? I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I get...
No! No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's health plan doesn't include vision. He countered that one perfectly. Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have. And this is...
There's the tag, JR.
This could be a pinfall.
See, JR, this...
Oh, no. We know what this is.
The Samoan spike! That can crush your windpipe, JR. I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent.
Oh my gosh, JR! He's going for it!
The RKO! The RKO! This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so...
You can't blame the superstars for looking under the ring for weapons. Anything you find under there could be a huge help. I think he's looking for a weapon, JR. That's a smart move.
He may get the 3 count here. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
You're assuming that he's got another side, JR. I'm not going to take any chances. I'm just going to stay out of his way. Man, I don't mind telling you, JR, this Umaga scares the heck out of me.
He's a savage. He's primal, a carnivore, like some kind of wild animal.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King.
He's checking under the ring for weapons, JR. I wonder what he's going to find. If he's looking for a weapon, he's in the right place.
Oh my, he's bleeding. That's an unfortunate...
He's going for the pin. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks.
If one of these superstars starts to build momentum...
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world.
Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
Oh my gosh! Look at all that blood! That's gonna leave a mark.
What a brutal match! The referee should step in there and stop this thing.
What? Are you crazy? It's just getting... His opponent's in trouble, JR. I think he's going for it.
He sure is. And boy, he came through big time with that twist of fate.
Here are your winners, Randy Orton and